Hello, Jamaica. This is the Jamaica Patriotic Alliance. Once more, we come concerned about the ineffective leadership that our country has been going through for the past decades. Jamaica, our country is bleeding profusely. There is no effort made by our leaders to stop this bleeding, to stop this mayhem, to stop this bloodshed that is going on a daily basis in our country. Crime is the major problem in Jamaica, and they pretend that it cannot be stopped. But I dare say, a lot of our leaders are complicit with what is going on in the country. And therefore, I am calling on Jamaica to hold them accountable. You voted for them, you put them in office, and they are ineffective. It is time for new leadership. It is time for constitutional reforms. It is time that we demand the rewriting of the Jamaica Constitution. It is time to start the country all over again. Let us scrap what we have, revalue our dollar, rewrite our constitution, and move in a different direction. Jamaica, 60 years of mayhem and chaos will become 100 years of mayhem and chaos if we continue like this. Our leaders fail to use aerial surveillance to monitor these criminals. But they harass you when you go to the banks to deposit your money or to withdraw your own money. You are literally harassed by your financial institutions. You are not allowed to have more than a certain amount of cash. You are not allowed to deposit more than a certain amount of cash, or else the government wants to get involved. How about getting involved in fighting crime and making sure that Jamaica is safe for our citizens? The institutionalized harassment that they have ensured to take place on our people on a daily basis have got to stop. For you to apply for a job in Jamaica right now, it's like you have to be harassed by your potential employer. The interrogation that the poor people have to go through to get a job. The interrogation you have to go through to spend your own money, to withdraw your own money from the bank. The interrogation you go through to deposit your own money. Yet the leaders are not held to the same standards. Nobody asks them where they get their money. Nobody harass them when they are making their deposits. So we need to change. We need an oversight body that will oversee the government. There must be government oversight, and that is not happening in Jamaica. So therefore, they don't have to perform because there's no one holding them to any standard. You look at the daily slaughtering of our Jamaicans by Jamaicans. So therefore, the enemy is within. We have to now use our military institutions to fight the enemy of the country. And the enemy of the country are some of the very people in the country that refuse to cry peace. They just want to get up and fight because that's how they eat their daily bread. So for a man to eat a dumpling, he has to kill a man. For a man to eat a chicken leg, he must rob or kill a man. Our country is in a sad state. It's in a state of desperation. Our young men are desperate and hopeless. They are full starved, hence they will take any job to kill just to eat food. Now we have to get rid of this eater food mentality, this bellyful mentality that is destroying our country. The culture has got to change. The dancehall artists who have a lot of influence on our youths have got to come with better quality music that will influence the youth towards what is right. This hype culture where you think you must show off on each other and kill each other to prove a point, it's that getting us nowhere. We have to get rid of this hype culture. What we need is substance over hype, not hype. We are a great nation, a country that has come up through the ranks. We have produced some of the greatest people on the planet of Earth. Our athletes are superb, world class. A lot of our musicians are world class. Our teachers are some of the best teachers in the world. Our nurses are excellent, world class nurses. We are a great country, but we are underutilized and we have underperformed because as a people, we are taught to hate and kill each other because this is the blindfold that they want to keep over your eyes to prevent you from knowing that there's better out there for you. I call upon the people of Jamaica to begin to demand from your leaders what is rightfully yours. We cannot afford to lose Jamaica because of this ineffective leadership. Jamaica is too precious. Jamaica is too valuable to the people and to the world. Many of our talented people are running away. They're finding residence in different countries all over the world. So we are going through a brain drain. And they're running because crime, especially, is out of control. Think country over self. You, the young men in Jamaica, that get up and allow yourselves to be used every day by some greedy so-called Don. Don't allow yourself to be used and manipulated by them. They are not helping Jamaica. And when they get the money, sometimes the same money that you help them to extort and to milk from other people, they use it to get rid of you. Though there's no loyalty among thieves. Always remember, there's no loyalty among thieves. And so I call upon you, see yourselves as worthy citizens of our great country and look into how your conduct, your daily behavior can help your country to go forward. Our health sector is in ravage. If you get a bullet in your skull and you don't have money in your chest pocket, you can't get any treatment. The savagery with which our people are treated by our own people is unexplainable. Our financial sector is in tatters. A Igla incarnation market will do a better job as Minister of Finance than the present Minister of Finance. It is a shame what Jamaica has come to. We are a failed state, and the earlier we recognize this, the earlier we can do something about it. We are not happy to be represented by crime, and we cannot be represented by criminals. And unfortunately, criminals are who we have running our country. Your wars, You are not in control of it anymore. Our young people in the schools are brainwashed into thinking that evil is the way to go. Some of you have sold your souls to the devil. Some of you believe in gathering and hobby and all that foolishness, that set of garbage that gets you nowhere. It is time you turn around. Seek God. Seek God, and all other things shall be added unto you. You are ungodly and sinful, hence the bloodshed. But it is time that the nation repent, come to its senses. Young people, there's better for you than dying like dogs in the street. We have terrorism going on in Jamaica right now. Terrorism. And as such, the government have to deal with the crime monster as terrorism. This is what goes on in places that in Afghanistan and those places back in the days. And even today, Jamaica have a higher death rate than in the Ukraine where there's a war being fought. Our murder rate is higher than what is going on in Ukraine, and Ukraine is fighting a war with one of the world powers. Jamaica, this is not good. This is not good. Turn around. Stop being used as killers. We are manufacturing too many killers. Mr. Government, you got to get pen to paper, go back to the drawing board, and create the necessary opportunities for the young people. Government must attract the young people towards civil discourse. We cannot continue like this. Thank you.